In case anyone wonders what I'm doing right now, I'm using the heat of the cup to ease the pain in my ear. In case you're wondering why I'm listening to my cup, that's why. Used to play Historic, but you don't like alchemy. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather, unfortunately. You were the earache king as a child? Yeah, I had a lot of ear and sinus problems as a kid, too. Your parents were smokers, so that did not make things better. I imagine it did not. Yeah, I had chronic sinusitis where I would get sinus infections every winter from 6th grade all the way through like junior year of college. And my doctor like got fed up and put me on antibiotics, like two different ones for like a month. And then I finally stopped getting them all the time. Um, we're gonna get rid of these. A hot humidifier. It would be nice. Your sinuses dry out. Well, that's why I'm always like breathing in the steam from the hot water. Force the transform. Urbrass Forge is just so good. Like, yeah, this deck is all will be one calendar, but Urbrass Forge is a fantastic backup plan. Wake up with what feels like snot scabs, but just dried snot coming off the nasal cavity? Not at all. And probably because I'm sick right now. Doesn't help matters. You do after you start drinking fluids. So, opponent, can you deal with 3 creatures that aren't on the battlefield yet? 2 of which are going to be hasty coming at your face? That's why the Forge is so dang good! Yeah, being sick is lame. Yeah, I had the flu. Thankfully, it was a pretty mild case, like all December. And then I was better for like a week, and then immediately got this. And I don't know what this is. It could be a cold. It could be COVID. I might have finally gotten COVID. I don't know, because I ran out of tests. You think your issues from the dryness? My issue was I finally saw family members, and some family members are nieces who are constantly carrying germs. I used to catch things a lot on public transportation too. People tend to carry things. But this is the Millennium Calendar. You might be like, well, it's never going to get to 1,000, but it doesn't need to. That's the secret. Is Proliferate Land standard? Was there a Proliferate Land in like All of B1 or something? Because this is a standard deck. Lol. You get nothing. Goodbye, sir. Aww. Blood much? I repeat, flood much? Lol go to 1. Lol still die. Yeah, it would have helped if I didn't draw like 4 lands in a row. That would have been beneficial. Oh, you don't play Standard? I guess a lot of people don't. I don't know, man. If I don't play Standard, I don't get to know the new cards. So, and I like having a limited card pool. It's probably why I like limited. If you do, it's mono black nasty stuff. I mean, that is correct. Like the correct deck to play is mono black nasty stuff. I'm so excited that it's the weekend. I'm really I really should do things like unpack and stuff, but it's just going to be resting. It's going to be just like relaxing. Maybe I'll watch The Marvels. It came out on Disney Plus. Good stuff like that, you know. Like Phyrexian Obliterator. Yeah. He's a good one. Okay, they've got 2 of them out now. I can probably Brothers End at this point. Fine, so gotta do something. You? Dang. I should have used Brotherhood End earlier. When I did the Mishras, I should have just done Brotherhood End. I was waiting for the second guy that I knew was coming, but it wasn't worth it. He did too much damage. And of course, right after I cast that Mishras, then that enchantment came down. I was like, oh, this is going to be more damage than I thought. As soon as they sacked, they scooped, yeah. I mean, if your opponent has it, why keep playing, you know? Life gain stuff. I wasted that. All right. We're just gonna swingaroo. We're gonna pick that. And I will play it right now. What nasty blue deck is it run in standard? Nothing? I don't think I've come across a blue deck in standard. Just on principle, man. Give me my card back. It's Sheldrick. Ba-da-ba-ba-dum. You went to Super One, a well-known grocery store. All they had was football food in the deli section. It was kind of sad. Yeah, I guess the Super Bowl's this weekend. Mandarin chicken salad, rice chicken salad. Guarding against future Sheldrids. Unfortunate. Do I think Taylor Swift will make the Super Bowl? I don't know. I don't keep up with Taylor Swift stuff. Well, hashtag. Her boyfriend is in the Super Bowl, but she also has a concert in Japan the night before. Oh. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Okay. The combo actually in hand. I think this is the first time I've even seen All Will Be One in any game. That's the hype thing right now. What if Taylor Swift is going to be there or not? This is why I no longer read the news. It's not actually important. I actually recently watched on HBO Max. There's this show that's like 10 years old now. And it's called The Newsroom, and it was about, what are we? No, not Sopranos. It was basically like, what are we doing with the way that we package news now? And they were like, we're gonna try to, make news better. And maybe it was on ABC originally. I don't know. I think it's an HBO Max original though. It was like a drama series. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna fight, and we're not gonna be like all the other crud cable news places. We're actually gonna like try to inform people and do good. And maybe with that we'll make change. And I watched the show and I really enjoyed it, but I also am like, they lost. If such people ever existed, they lost. You can't remember who was her Fox, NBC, or ABC. It was a fictional news network, one that doesn't exist. I've never watched Friends, so I'm not sure. Yeah, but this deck largely is dig for Millennium Calendar, and all will be one. Am I going to live? Theoretically, I'm going to live. I always forget I can't do that. Guys, I'm not going to live. She's a little too large. A little too large. But we got closer, guys. We got closer. I'm amazed anyone is still using this card. I mean, bravo. Stick with what you believe in. I swear this deck works sometimes, and I did actually get into gold playing it. I swear. It's just not cooperating. Just all lands. Alright. Whatever. This is why I run Brotherhood's End in the deck. Because I kept dying to mono red aggro. I will also start getting in some hits. Hashtag. What? What do you run in the deck? Brother's End? Unfortunately, they populated with haste on the very next turn. Oh. I must be not remembering its name. Brotherhood's End. Sorry about that. What is the card? So I'm thinking tomorrow we're gonna be resuming the Unplayed series. Where I play through my Steam library. I finished the C's, and so next up I start the D's because I've been going alphabetical order. And yeah, the first one on the docket is Darkest Dungeon. I know Super Bass had been interested in seeing some Darkest Dungeon. I don't think he's here anymore, but that'll probably be a nice surprise for him. Though really Darkest Dungeon's not strictly unplayed, I did play it like once. You returned for some Darkest Dungeon. I summoned you from the ether. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing that tomorrow. Um it's still on your to-do list to play Darkest Dungeon? Your old computer doesn't run it well. Yeah. My computer Arena is about like the heaviest thing that it can really deal with. I tried playing Dead by Daylight on it once. Did not go well. Interesting. Most people, when given that choice, blow up the Urbrask's Forge. They must know about the combo. Your new one, it's a bit of a comedic gag. Aw. Well, now, why wouldn't you do that in the first main phase? Billy Billy. Do I want to kill stuff? I think I want to kill stuff. Your new computer can accidentally run 3 copies of ESO at the same time and not even stutter. Wow. That is pretty impressive. You run 6 different games, including Hearthstone, on it at the same time. Wow. Oh. I'm dead again. You just finish your online one drink, maybe 1 or 2 ounces of rum, 12 ounces of Coke. Nice. I swear, Super Bass, when I'm not streaming, the deck works. I got into gold with this deck, and to gold 3. Buys me one more turn. Consider Lightning Helix just gotta repent, definitely white. You like Red Black Explorer, has a lot of good removal and ping abilities. Yeah. Needed one more turn. If he hadn't been able to remove that, it would have been very good, because I would have been able to drop, what's a face? We are doing this. We are winning a game. It's going to happen. Bat. You run 2 planeswalkers, that is +1, make them discard and lose 2 or steal their 3-drop or sack it and then return for -3. To the red-black demon that kills non-demon or devil coin flip. Oh, Rakdos guy, yeah. I know about him. I'll just keep my spare. Angrath from Rivals. I came in alongside the Planeswalker rule. Oh yeah, where you can have two of the same named Planeswalker. Yeah, that was Ixalan time. Oh look, it's Sheldred. How original. Sheldred's like $50 for one copy, but it's free on Arena. Indeed it is. That's horrifying. He can do that right away. Guarantee you they're gonna pull a Tough 3 with Sheldred. Remember Tough 3 getting banned in Standard? I actually don't. Okay. One ad. One 1 minute 30-second ad. Because the game's not cooperating. You had a Sheldred one time, but traded it for Liliana of the Veil, and then months to a year later, you got totally hosed. Aw. Because it got reprinted. Tef got banned 3 weeks before it would have rotated. And it's like, at that point, why bother, man? You hope it gets banned? You want a copy for Commander? You have 4 ads. Oh, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it was not letting me snooze anymore. Yay, you're back. Desperate tactics to get the game to cooperate? What is that? Play non-ranked queue? Add a color. You just need to tell me that I'm in. No, man, I'm not in. I don't want to change the deck. It works, I swear. I'm just on a really bad losing streak. Hope Sheldred gets a ban and lowers the price. Threaten it by putting up Hearthstone in the background. Dude, I don't know if my computer can handle having Hearthstone and Arena open simultaneously. I'll let you play Arena at home. I do typically lose against Nissa, unfortunately. Huh, interesting. They didn't make a big honkin' elemental. Yikers. I didn't even need to do all that. But you never know if they had a removal. Okay, so I mean, that was a win, but it wasn't the win. I would really like to document how the win works, because it looks so cool. Although I guess the game did shake in its boots at the mention of Hearthstone. Like, oh, I better stop mana screwing her and stuff. I have Brother's End, so we'll do it like that. That was weird. Why didn't they proliferate their own thing? I'm gonna kill it before it gets out of control. Yesterday you started at 66 cooking on RuneScape, finished at 74 today. That sounds good. To have a blocker here. Each level in RuneScape gets exponentially harder to a cap of 100. Oh. Need to reach 86 to be able to do a cool swordfish without burning it. Gladly take the opportunity for that trade. Um... Yeah. Could not have a shock. I would appreciate it. Or play with fire. Play with fire, of course. Okay, well, see, here's the thing that I was gonna do if I got another turn. Because the game is not cooperating, does not want me to do the thing. So what happens is you untap. It gets 4 counters on it. I can hit them for 4. Then I can double the number of counters on it. Deal 8 damage. Then I can throw down an Invasion of Arcadia, deal 4 damage, blah, blah, blah. You have to charge your tablet. 5, actually, because of the 5 lands. Yeah, so it would be 5, and then it would deal 9, and then with an additional 4... Actually, I might not have had it. Because the calendar went out so late. It's possible I need to be mulliganing more aggressively. I say as I don't mulligan. Only had like 3 more life. Okay, there's our calendar. Here's our forge. Baits the removal. You have to be crawling to bed and remember to brush your teeth. Take a night in beds. That's important. Teeps. 10 wasn't going to be quite lethal, so. Tomorrow you start taking eye pressure drops. Aww. Okay, well, if the opponent had been cool and let us do it, that would have been it. So. But yeah, what happened there was, well, on the untap, it was gonna get 6 more counters, hit them for 6, and then hit them for 16. By doubling the number of counters on it. So anyway, that's what the deck does. And let's see if we can... I think gets us to 10 wins too. How neat. Let's see if we can do a raidity raid. Looks like Basco is still playing Sam and Max series? Adding Osier? I don't actually have that card. But it might be a good ad. I'll be back tomorrow. Saturday. Should be 8 a.m.-ish. He makes every all will be one tick 4 possibly. Ooh. I'll have to check that out. The deck can pretty easily flip it back. Oh, I'll have to look at that. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please be sure to stay safe. Have a good one.